Okay, so here's your warm-up before you start your test. So I have 4 moves. You perform these moves within 30 seconds and you rotate through them 3 times, okay? So I'm going to demonstrate each one, and again, perform them for 30 seconds, repeat 4 times, okay? So you're going to start with a side shuffle tap, so just like this. You can start nice and easy, and then build up to a hop. Do that for 30 seconds, then you're going to be doing squat to front kick. Okay, so squat, full arm extension, kick, back down to a squat, full arm extension, front kick. Now, if you don't have the flexibility to do like a toe tap right here, that's okay. Don't hurt yourself if you're tight. Just lift the knee up and tap your heel. Okay, then it's a jumping jack. Okay, out in, hands down to the ground, bend your knees slightly just to support your back, and then jump all the way back, all the way in, stand up. And again, jumping jack, down, back, in, stand up. Okay, then you have your flexibility one. So again, don't pull anything if you're too tight. Watch, limit the motion. So you go toe to heel, and then you're gonna go forward, drop the back leg. You're gonna just twist, looking up, and then back, coming in. Okay, and you're gonna keep moving in that motion, just where it feels good, stretching out, getting that mobility throughout your body before you get into those activities, okay, so you don't get hurt. I'm gonna do this one more time. You're gonna go back, you're gonna go up, drop down, turn up, back down, and come forward and stand. So again, perform, like I said, it should be about 6 minutes of a warm-up. If you're not feeling like you're still warm and you can move your muscles properly, or you're still really, really tight, continue the warm-up and do a couple more sets. All right, have fun. Hi everyone, so this is going to be the first test. So what you're going to be doing for your first test is you're going to be doing 6 push-ups, but you're going to be holding the push-up in an isometric contraction with a 90-degree angle with your elbows in a 90-degree angle from the ground. So every 10 seconds, you're going to hold that position, and every 10 seconds, you're going to push yourself back up and then get right back down to that same position. Okay, so I'm going to give you a demonstration of 2 of those, and you're going to have to perform 6 of them, and that is the standard that we're looking for. Okay, and this is for the push and pull component, is to be able to push that weight and hold that weight for a certain amount of time. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example of 2 of those, and you have to perform 6 of those in a minute. So what you're going to have is your palms underneath your shoulder blades. So we're looking for a military position, so not on the knees, just like so. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to go down and you're going to hold here for 10 seconds. Okay, once you hit that 10-second mark, you're going to push yourself back up, go right back down. Again, hold right there for 10 seconds. Once it hits 20 seconds, you're going to go back up and come back down. Okay, and you're going to perform that 6 times. So that'll be test number 1. Hi, so for test number 1, what your requirement is to do is to hold yourself into a push-up, military push-up position, but you're going to lower your body where you're just a couple or an inch off the ground or so. Okay, and then every 10 seconds, after holding for 10 seconds, you're going to do a direct push-up and back down into that holding position. Your requirement is to hit 6 of these push-ups, which brings you to a minute with 6 push-ups, and everything else is resistance. So I'm going to give you a demonstration of doing 2 of these, and then you're going to have to do 6 of them as a requirement. Okay, so I'm going to start the timer, get into that push-up position, so you're just down here. And then when you get to that 10-second mark, right now, you're going to push up, go back down, okay? And you're going to hold another 10 seconds. Again, stay in that military position, and then again, it gets to 10 seconds, push back up, go right back down and hold again. And that's what you're going to do for the test number 1. All right, so this is test number 2. So it's the cardio component. So you're going to be going under and over things and over stairs. So what you're going to be doing for this is you're going to time yourself in 1 minute. I want you to perform, so you can have 2 chairs and a broomstick across. Okay, try to make it at least 24 inches. What you're going to perform is a hop over the broomstick, burpee, stand up under the broom, and then you continue that for 6 minutes and try to attempt to get that under the minute mark. So I'll demonstrate 2 of them, and then you're required to do 6 of them, okay? Over the bar. Stand. Go under. And again. Stand. And then back under. Okay, so test number 2. If you have 2 chairs, you can use a broomstick and 2 chairs. Okay, and you put the broomstick across the 2 chairs, and this is how you can test for getting over the fence. You have to have a little bit of plyometrics, so you have to be able to have that jumping capacity. There is some cardio involved going up the stairs, down the stairs, and around. So you're gonna have that, and you're gonna have to get under the bar. So this one, for you to be able to pass, okay, you're gonna have 1 minute to hit 6 of these. Okay, so you grab your timer, and you're gonna do hop over bar, burpee, and then climb under the bar, and you're gonna have 6 times, and under a minute would be your requirement. So I'll give you a little example and do 6 of them. Here we go. You stand up each time, you crawl under, and again. And under. And under. And make sure to make it under. And you have 1 more. Oh. And voila. Should be under 1 minute mark. For test number 3, it'll be the grip component. So you will need a certain amount of grip for the machine where you're pulling in and back out, okay? So for this, to enhance your grip test from home, you could put a pot, fill it up as much as you can with water, grab a towel, so I just grabbed one from my kitchen, and you wrap the towel around the pot, okay? You're going to grip it, okay, as much as you can, and you're going to extend the pot distal from the body, okay? So you're going to extend the pot just like so, and you're going to squeeze as much as you can. And you're going to try to hold that pot out there for 30 seconds, okay? Once you hit that 30-second mark, bring it down, switch, get a good grip on that pot, okay? And again, bring it up. Like I can feel it within the first 5 seconds. So if you're not feeling it within the first 5 seconds, you probably don't have a thick enough grip or towel and not enough water in your pot. Okay, so you're holding it like that, and you should feel like it's working again within the first 5 to 10 seconds. So your grip requirement, towel, pot, hold it out, extend for 30 seconds on each side. All right. Number 3 is based on grip. So when you're doing the in and out motion on the machine, a lot of that is gripping. So you need to develop that strength. So at home, what you could do is you could fill up a pot of water, and for 30 seconds on each side, you're gonna hold that pot out. You're just gonna hold it right there, building that strength. Okay, so 30 seconds on one side, and once you hit that 30-second mark, you're gonna take it in, switch it over, and again, hold it out, core tight, full pot, so have it full of water, make sure it's really hard to grip, really, really tight, extend your arm out, and again, hold that there for 30 seconds for the grip requirement. Okay, so test number 4, dummy drag. So when you're pulling that dummy, you're either going like this or you're carrying it like this. Either way, you're using a lot of leg strength in that as well. So what I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna be doing 50 squat jumps in under a minute. So I'll demonstrate 10 of them, and I want you to perform 50 of them in time cap is 1 minute. Okay, so you're gonna land on your heels, you're gonna have your feet shoulder width apart, you're gonna go sit onto your heels, and you're gonna explode upwards and point your toes down. And I'm just gonna do 10, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and your goal is to do 50 of those in under a minute. Have fun. Okay, so test number 5. Again, it's back to that handcuff machine that you're going to be doing. Requires a lot of chest movement in that as well. So from home, how you can simulate this is you can use 2 cloths or towels, like a towel, and pull it together when you're doing a push-up. Not everybody's going to have some turf and some gliders at home. So again, I'm going to give a demonstration of a couple of them, and you're required to do 10 of them in a full military style position. So what I'm going to do is come over here so you can see. Alright, so you're going to have, let's say, your towels, okay? You're going to hold on to them. You're going to get into that military style push-up position. Okay, and you're going to go down, you're going to do a push-up. As you do the push-up, you're going to pull in. Okay, and you're going to bring it all the way back out and down, come up, and then pull it in. Okay, so you're going to have to do 10 of those. And I actually think that the towels work better than the gliders. So you wanted to go down into the push-up position, shoulders low, come in, pull the towel together, and then back down. Okay, so you're going to want to get that in and do 10 of those in a row. Alright, so this is for testing number 5. And what you're going to do, especially if you're struggling with the machine, the rest machine that you're pulling in, this is going to work with your chest muscles, and it's going to help build that strength to pull in. So what you're going to do is attempt to do 15 of these in a minute. I'm going to demonstrate 2 of them. So if you need to start it, you start it on your knees, but eventually they should be military style. So in your push-up position, you're going to do a nice push-up, chest to the ground, pull in, back out. And again, push-up. As you come on up, you push in, you push back out. Okay? So 10 to 15 would be great. And again, try to do it under a minute, working on that chest strength. Okay, so before you're going to perform your sit and reach test, you want to make sure that you can start off with the warm-up that I had done for the testing itself, okay? And then you're going to slowly work at your flexibility. If you're not quite there and you don't have that reach and you're super tight, you can pull some muscles, so you want to make sure again that you're properly warmed up before you start this. Another good thing to start out with is just try to touch your toes. Okay, bring it up, reach up, and just stretch out a little bit to make sure that you're not too tight. Slowly work to getting lower and lower with this stretch before you sit on the ground and try to reach as far as you can. Okay, another thing that you can do that I find really helpful to loosen up the hamstrings and get a nice stretch is you touch your toes. If you need to, bend those knees, okay, and if you can, you have the flexibility, you can extend your hips. And you're going to walk forward, and from here what you're going to do is you're going to tiptoe in, okay? Tiptoe all the way in, okay? Touch your toes again and slow roll up, and you do that again, okay? So you can continue walking forward, down, go forward, just till you're in that plank position, and tiptoe all the way back in, and bring it up, okay? slowly loosening up the hamstrings. Knee lifts for a little bit really helps as well, okay? And then sometimes just static stretching for a little bit. So after your warm up, just standing up straight, holding your leg out, okay? And just moving your toe around in circles or just extending and maintaining that stretch, okay? Same thing on the other side. Extend it out, back straight, get a nice hamstring stretch, just like that. All right, so these should help with the warm up for the sit and reach. What you're gonna do is you're gonna sit up nice and tall, inhale, and then you're gonna go as far as you can. And again, take some practice trials first before you actually do it. Make sure you're feeling really good, okay? And make sure that your knees aren't coming up in that motion. So okay, so for test number 6, it's your flexibility. So if you have a staircase or anything in your house, you can use that and sit and reach. So you're gonna go up, you're gonna warm up a couple times, you're gonna try to reach as far as you can, trying to touch the edge of the stair. Okay, so doing that, and you're gonna try to hold that stretch for at least 30 seconds every time. 30 seconds to 45 seconds, and then you're just gonna hold right there just to work on your flexibility and attempt going further and further forward each time with your legs fully extended and your heels against the base of that step. Alrighty, that's your sit and reach.